Hi, I'm 7, I have Tourette's syndrome, and here are 6 things not to say to somebody with Tourette's syndrome. So thing number 1, can you or will you suppress your tics? There's multiple reasons that this is bad. One of them being that thinking about tics will actually make tics worse. Just thinking about it or seeing someone else have tics will trigger out your own. Another very good reason is that tics are painful to suppress, and the added pressure to try and stay quiet will just make tics worse. Thing number 2, trying to give us tics. So before I explain what I mean by this, I have to explain what echolalia is. Echolalia is the involuntary repeating of other people's or your own words or phrases. It's just picking up things around you as tics. So what I mean by giving you tics is that some people will try to purposely give people with Tourette's specific tics because they think it's funny or something. But let me tell you, it is not funny to do that. It's painful for us. It can be embarrassing. It's even worse when you try to give people swearing tics or slurs as tics. You should never try to give that to somebody. These words are considered slurs for a reason, and people don't say them for a reason. Why would you want to make somebody have to say that over and over again, potentially for the rest of their life? And also, on the topic of swearing tics, that is referred to as coprolalia. Only 10% of people with Tourette's have coprolalia, which is the swearing tics, or basically any inappropriate tic. Yeah, it can be a real struggle for people who have it if people are trying to give them swearing tics. So thing number 3 is the infamous, do you tic in bed? And to answer your question, why would anybody tell you that? Unless you're somebody who knows someone with Tourette's very personally and you guys are comfortable sharing that information, you should never just ask somebody that. It is also very, very uncomfortable when people ask that question, so please guys. Number 4, mocking people with Tourette's tics. If you mock someone with Tourette's tics, you can basically trigger them to have more, because seeing a tic-like motion, even if it's fake, can trigger tics. Like, just seeing myself on this video is actually triggering a lot for me because I can see myself moving. So yeah, don't mock people's tics, because that can lead to increased amounts of tics, stress, and then eventually tic attacks if you're not careful. Number 5, we got the lovely, you're faking it. No, I promise you I'm not. I do this every day of my life, and I really wish I didn't have to. The reason I say this is there's really no real way to tell if someone is faking Tourette's, because it looks different for everybody. Obviously, if it's one of those backwards hoodie accounts that did that Oodie tics trend, that's obviously a whole different ballgame, but yeah, tics can look like anything and pretty much be anything that your body is physically able to do. So there's no real right or wrong way for Tourette's to look. Number 6, how do you do insert random daily task with tics? Now this question, fuck off. This question can be okay, and like if you know the person personally. Trust me, people with Tourette's, we live with this for our whole lives. We find ways to make things work, and there are some things that we can't do. Like, some people with Tourette's cannot drive. Some people with Tourette's choose not to do things they enjoy, such as going to the movies because of their Tourette's. One more thing, which isn't really something necessarily bad to ask, but it could get you a lot of side eyes from people if you do. And that's, do you tic in your sleep? I don't mind when people ask that question, because I know that people are curious. It's not a harmful question, so it doesn't bother me. However, people with Tourette's do get asked this a lot by numerous people. So yeah, that is 6.5 things not to say to people with Tourette's syndrome.